Wolfka! So glad to see you. I want to see the Alliance map. What transpires in Gloucestershire?
You may have noticed that Gunnar has disappeared from his forge. He has traveled to Gloucestershire in search of a wife.
A wife?
He is in love.
When did this happen?
When doesn't this happen with our dear lovelorn blacksmith? But there is a bright side. He has asked you to join him.
Join his search for a wife?
And see that he does not make a fool of himself. I believe he thinks that your presence would bolster his image.
All right, I'll be Gunner's keeper, if only to bring him back in one piece.
Very generous of you. Make for the town of Gloucester. You will find him there.
I have to go.
Then go in peace. Herr Walrus?
Åter conspetto hominum quale.
Yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste. Now.
Hytham, I have the codex pages you asked for. 6 in total.
Ah, wonderful. We have so little writing from the original Hidden Ones. This will grow our understanding immeasurably. These documents may have been inked by the founders of the Hidden Ones, in fact. But their names are unknown to us. Lost to history. A deliberate choice on their part, I think. I'm hoping these documents shed some light on that mystery.
I could not say. They're written in a language I do not understand.
You know, the black market merchant Reda has an old piece of writing from the same era as the codex pages you found. Speak with him if you are curious.
This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away. Salutations!
Reda, Hytham says you have an old
Oh, that old scrap? Yes, it's just a short letter.
How did it find...
A friend gave it to me for safekeeping. Bayek was his name. Egyptian fellow. Haven't seen him in a long... Anyway, the letter is written in Demotic, so it may not mean much to you. Now, this one. This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis, far away. A place of mystery, wonder, and a temple to a hidden god. The guardian of this temple was a proud man, kingly in nature, but not in fact. A protector of holy wisdom. And this protector had a wife, a scholar, who spent her days reading ancient tomes and deciphering the secrets of the desert. Together they had a son, in whom they hoped to instill all their skill and knowledge. The boy was to be a union of their love. But then it came to pass that the king of that land arrived to seize the temple for himself. The protector resisted. In the battle that followed,
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
So frat we mit Draco. Here you labor, quad Marion.
Aid me. Be my eyes. Go, Sunan. Show me what lies ahead. There you are, Gunnar. And with a smile like I haven't seen in some time.
Over here. Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried.
I have. This Valkyrie right here.
It takes a rare woman to nail down.
Lavendine da, with my Zigwili.
Good to me. How did you find a woman?
She came through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stoop. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making.
Have you,
That mom and dad carried every...
Brixit man Power, the last high priestess and elderman. They since...
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk...
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him.
Dim jolch. Yw trwy bags of air sych o gwmpas gilydd. A Eivor gal clis llawn.
Right, no daylight to...
So the elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
And the Mercians here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger?
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let us bring a few back.
There is the elderman. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick, the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
I am here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If friendship comes afterwards...
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia?
So-called puppet kings keep your lands safe and your...
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try this.
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevder, I see you've welcomed our honored...
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevder, as your harvest king, I demand... So you've come to meet the family, before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so...
Kunon, I do not need...
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and...
Then, by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you.
I see I am outmatched. Though it Dane joining in praise to say...
My lady love calls, Eivor.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pick.
Well, shall we then?
Samhain. Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I'm Elderman. Fires and magic. Spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. The festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill. But the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around...
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the Reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we not going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You are a kinder man than the mask you wear. But you won't be rid of me. I will keep my word to Kunan for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing.
To humble ourselves before God.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to...
Please, Eivor, I must...
Should I watch?
Oh, Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your...
I will not have to interrupt your prayer.
And yet you insist on doing so.
Tefter, get to safety. Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from?
That was close. Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It's good I was here to protect you. Maybe Kunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester. Unless you'd like to thank the little...
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant...
I gave Kunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you
Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So,
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint.
Odd, but path na usually saff. To the brifo.
but you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the...
I kept my word to Kunan, and that spatcuck Tefter.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallow.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've helped. I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening.
Ni gwisgal an fel y sbrydon and creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
Glowachester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given? Huh. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, praying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Lil'Nug. Now, become the Lil'Nug, the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your clothes back until we leave.
I'll keep this covering, but even a knife... Gunnar, if no one else is dressed this way, I will... Trick or treat!
What business have you? Oh, the Lil'Nug. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year. Samhain night and the moon is high. Lil'Nug haunts my door.
Give me sweets and candied treats, the kind I most adore.
Ha ha! Hear that?
Are you playing the role of spirit?
Can trickster spirits see? The eye... Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode, there is an open vale.
I've been here knocking and a walking. Now give me cake and ale.
Brilliant, that is!
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the weaver.
Saw a woman at the crossroads, dressed all in white, and the children.
Eivor, mighty warrior, knocker of...
I have come to rhyme with you.
In the gloaming, see her roaming, hidden neath the hood.
To each dwelling, fate foretelling. It's the Lil'Nug.
Well done.
Look at these cakes! Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar! My cakes. Survey the area, Sunan. Gunnar!
What the fuck did you say to me?
Damn this.
I said cloth ears.
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can... You seem to want your nose broken.
Christ, him tall.
Suffer!
It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
You're dead.
Thor's beard! My leg!
Gunnar!
Bíonna Valis Macallon.
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg, then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Till Lucas. Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain. But I fear for the fragile peace when Tevder becomes eldermen.
With Dina fall. Regardless of Poisiel Puar.
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire. But I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gweneth, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salt.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before you return.
I'll give me strength.
My mam Modron is known am a humor towill Gudran.
I'm glad you're all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevder's shoulders.
Modron, you don't have to save his leg. I will understand.
That limb will be fine. But no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
With bitter ale and sweet friends, that is a fine way to end the day.
Eivor, there you are.
Tevder,
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a...
Join us. The lad will be easy.
give me a cup.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
For shaveling of the Christ Lord, you have a lot of scars, Gwilym.
Not every tonsured man is a wet-eared abbey, babe. I came to God after I had scar.
To holy hearts and humid eyes, it is the best drunken...
Keep on. The honor of Gloucester. I will not leave these lads to us.
Don't hurl into the barrel, okay? You are a bit green, friend.
Neither not.
I have seen babes drink a hogshead of ale faster.
Got some on your boots?
Come on, lads. Show the Dane your method.
You're going to start.
Good effort, Tefner. This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old.
Of all the Eldermen I've met, you're the most unburdened. What is your secret?
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death?
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. Like Elderman Simkin before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor crops. They hope well-fed gods will smile upon them.
A true father sacrifices himself for his people. Gives his all.
When you speak the...
Aye, lad. Now you can see how a man like myself see...
A toast, then. To Elderman Coonan!
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor.
Weak! What is this? Water? I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the man. Give him something stronger!
This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sorehead tomorrow to pay for it.
Wow, that tastes awful. It feels good, though. Eivor, speak true. My feelings be damned. I have been an arse, do not deny it. And I, for that, I am sorry.
A colossal horse's arse. Yes.
Soft words from a heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
And how nice is that?
Tefter, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage.
Oh, yes. My first ally.
Yeah! The greatest oath, and the greatest union. To the oath!
The treaty! The greatest! Shh. People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship? This way, this way. The Black Sow.
Sow? Like pig?
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Truths I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh!
Here we are. Right inside here.
Tevder! Tevder! Hefter! Where are you? Hell's breath. What happened last night? And the effects of that draft still cling. Hefter, are you here? Blood. Could be Tefter's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged. Tefter's bodyguard. Killed by knife. The spot has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe. Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here.
What's happened here? Open this door! Come out of there!
Willem's pouch. I wonder if it still has its little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards. And to disable Teflon. Then they dragged him away. That accounts for everything. Except Gwillem's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwillem's special something. Modron will know the contents.
There he is! What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same!
Kunan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an elderman. Eye for an eye, your Raven clan will lose their chieftain! Get the murderer!
What do you see? Man's tacky with old blood from the new king. Best to lie low. Good evening.
Instead of night, you lie unaware. A terrible sight comes up from her lair.
A wicked sprite has come to scare.
All right.
There's Modron up ahead.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It's a surprise to see you. Is everything quite all right?
No, it's not. I awoke in Tefter's wrecked home. Blood, but no body.
Uh-oh. Did you stab?
Blood but no body. We must...
Do you recognize the...
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid...
A monk called Gwillem poured some of it into my drink last night.
Search the houses! Cardigan!
They're coming for you. If they know I've aided you, it'll be my...
Can you...
I've seen...
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halliwyn.
Yes. Halliwyn's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers meet. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits. Now, I've business at Rollindrich.
hold on.
Well left.
Oh, God! The thrill of the chase! Eat this!
That must be the home of the druid.